Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
And it's Iniesta. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Koundé. Ruben Neves. And it's Ribery. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Iniesta. Oh, well measured. That is good alertness. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ruben Neves. It's Camavinga. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Gakpo. Oh, cracking. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as he can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. He's in a great position here. Big chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
He's got away. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's played in. He rises! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals.
Please be
No
reminded
space,
that drinking is
no
only allowed
problem.
in the area
You
restricted.
just... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. He's gone for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rummenigge. Now it's Griezmann. Rummenigge. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard. And it's Owen. Scholes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold gets into some space.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard. Probing pass. Chips it through. Now this could be a shoots! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Now the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Always onto this. And a chance! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals. Well, how's that for a class finish? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward,
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. And he was quick to react. Messi. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Milan with the corner, there first. Neymar, quality ball. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram cuts out the pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lampard was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold.
This is the time you need that pace.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
That's a good run he's making there. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their second corner now. Climbs up big! And he passes it long. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Iniesta. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Threads one in.
Such good technique.
He has found a way through. Rummenigge. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Messi. Oh, this is a... Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Messi goes short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Face to face. And the finish! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Gets a good foot in there. Distributed tidily. And he's had it nicked away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That is lovely from him. Mbappe! Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Mbappe! Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Mbappe! And one more try! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Mbappe. Iniesta. And a chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Caceres. Lampard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Neymar. Rummenigge. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Messi. And that's gone loose. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Lampard. Tries to play it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Lampard. Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is real chance! No, it's wide.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Defending was strong and firm. Tottenham appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neymar, well seen, saw that coming. Rummenigge
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely spread, back into the middle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
This looks promising. He's having a shot! It's in! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Tottenham playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And it's Neymar. Great vision, takes a shot! He's kept it out just.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. That's tidy. Turns and goes back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cáceres. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Lampard. Yaya Toure. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on it, can he get away? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Neymar. Iniesta. Milan looking to pass their way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. Milan finding their passes. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Now it's Iniesta. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. The final 5 minutes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course, but that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's been cut out, well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Frank Lampard.
And it's
Number
Neymar.
37, Van de Ven.
It's a promising
Coming
position.
on the field,
What about this cross?
Number 22,
Keeper has taken
Zico.
decisive action.
Number 19,
Zico gets a foot in here.
Substitution.
Rummenigge.
Two
Now it's
minutes has
Messi.
been
Oh, good
indicated.
read.
Time added on.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho. Nicely shaped ball. Yaya Toure. Messi. And it's Serginho. White. And here's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Park Ji-sung. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Incoming delivery. Good read, needed to be. Now he's got space here. Araujo cuts out the pass. Messi. Milan finding their passes. Oh, that's nice. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Messi. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Iniesta. He's found a way past. Lovely feet. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is takes a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Oh, what a mistake! Milan have a free kick. Threads one in. That has found him in acres of space. And the ball is out of play. Toure gathers from the goal kick. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Park Ji-sung. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Serginho. Fletcher. Serginho. Now it's Neymar. Aubameyang. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Maldini. And it's Iniesta. Great work on the overlap. Oh, smashing header! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, this looks sharp. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Park Ji-sung. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Park Ji-sung. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Tunisia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's managed to gift it back. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this?
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Out towards the flank. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
De Gea, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22, Iniesta. Numero 10, Messi.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. It's become a case of men against boys. And here's Aubameyang. And this is Messi.
Well, it seems as if he's just...
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Darren Fletcher has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wilshere. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And now he has two.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolute.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. That is some save from De Gea. Oh, terrific save. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Stojkovic. Now it's Aubameyang. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Adams was in no mood for any of that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Maldini. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now Mbappe. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Great ball, and he's in here. Poor, robust challenge. And that has left him in a heap.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glitter.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Thuram reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value...
He's got Tool! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Isak. There's a sharp little ball here. And it's Messi. Has a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Ronaldo. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Good take, and is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's one-on-one, surely! And he's there to retrieve it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Good ball, good take. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found some space. Toure gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe. And it's Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
Real chance! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Congo.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And this is Messi. That has been slung wide. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Short changes him with that pass. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. Raul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. The ball's gone astray. And the shot's on here. And a chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Mbappe. Crosses it in here. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most... Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross goes in. He rises! Oh, off the bar! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Chris tries a shot! Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their... Mbappe! No, he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Iniesta, who has set up 2 goals. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Raul. Oh, good read. Mbappe picked out brilliantly. Pedri. Raul. Mbappe. Pedri. He's on it. Can he get away? The pass is intercepted. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, perfectly measured that. Yaya Toure. Manchester United finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there is the half-time whistle. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Araujo. Casemiro. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind...
Up he goes! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration...
Shot a goal! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shot. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality. Climbs up big! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to thread one through. No luck with that dink over the top. Looks to the other side. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. Face to... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. 2-0 and in next to no time. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Manchester United have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, well played. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. No way he was going to be out-muscled. And the shot's on. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that's it. Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not... The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ricci, out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Salmakers. And it's Ricci. That's a little off target. Shifted it to the flank. And the counter is on. Serginho. Modric, Ricci, Bartasaghi, and the through ball. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bartasaghi tries to play it through. That looks a cracking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Still goalless. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's neat. That is good strength. Wriggles his way through. And this is Iniesta.
Oh, nice touch. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, applies the finish! Rising over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Fofana. And it's Modric. Ricci. Played into space. Iniesta. It'll be a throw-in. Yaya Toure. Maldini. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Ricci. And Bartasaghi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Fofana. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Modric. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. He has a look up. Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Salmakers. Played into space out wide. Fofana. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Alexander-Arnold. That pass has been well intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. And that could set him on his way. Salmakers. Modric. And Bartasaghi. Well seen. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Modric. Played out wide. Bartasaghi. Bartasaghi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Salmakers. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And that's really well manoeuvred. Modric. Defending was strong and firm. Now the ball in. Gabia tries to clear. Rafael Leao. Iniesta. Still just a single goal between the sides. Pavlovic. And it's Batasagi. Modric. For Salamakers. Modric. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Batasagi. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gives it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Decent chance! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. More and more pressure on the ball here. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Iniesta. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 7,
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Messi.
Out to the left it goes.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 17,
Batasagi.
Number
Played in
29,
deep. Czech deals with that nice and simple.
Milan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And it's Hullet. Driving on and making good progress. Great ball, and he's in. Takes a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
76 minutes is number
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tonali, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Hunnit. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bartasagi. Gabia. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Fofana. Tonali. Well, this is surely their luck. Takes the shot!
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Maldini. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Maldini. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Manchester United against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger. Terrific header! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he plays one through. And that has been clubbed away. Tries to pass it through. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. He's in space and looking for options. And the keeper beats it away. That's going to go a long way. Beckham. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Iniesta. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. That's a good ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Hullet. That's an imaginative pass. That's the keeper's ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. So it is still 0-0. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Beckham. Messi. Haaland. Araujo. Now it's Hullet. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's picked his way through. Alexander. Chance! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And this is Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Yaya Toure. Cannavaro cuts it out. Played back in. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And he cuts out the supply. Ambitious ball here. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Hullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Beckham. This ended up in no man's land. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Neither side giving way, it has been tight.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a great... Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Manchester United.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pass somewhat off target. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Gullit gets through on his own. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. The only breakthrough then
There
came
will be
late
1
in the
minute
first
at a
half
time.
here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Manchester United are...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement. We would like
How's
to
the first
inform
half
you
compared
that
with your
CCTV
expectation?
is now in
haven't
operation
played
for
that
your
badly.
safety.
Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Probing pass. Yaya Toure. Played out towards the right wing. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Played in deep. Up he goes! That's really well cleared. Gullit touches it back.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gullit, and the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Look, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Alexander-Arnold. That's Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Balde. Haaland. Neymar. Real chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Iniesta. He is through here. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, what a climb! Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, sweet feet. Serginho's cross. Good read, needed to be.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them. Chance! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Manchester United tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here. Always onto this. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the...
Just the goalkeeper to beat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neuer claims comfortably.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Beckham. Ball's gone out of play. Messi. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. And Hullet! And he hits the net. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Iniesta crosses. Cannavaro can get it clear.
Substitution.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Now who's going to be first to this? Rivaldo gets across and deals with it. Toure puts his foot on the gas. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, nice touch.
There will be 5 minutes.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Golden opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Climbs up big! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lovely feet. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar, foot in. And time is up. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick and...